Hello and welcome to Mail Reviewcast
Hi.
with me, Sean, and this guy. Wait, oh, there we go. Couldn't work out where you were,
Anton.
and not the other one.
Yeah, not the other one. He's up at the top up there
He's
somewhere.
out seeing friends, socially distanced outside.
Socially distanced outside.
So he's not here
Probably
today.
doing sports. Going for a walk for some exercise.
Yeah, probably an 8 mile walk. He's just
Yeah,
an idiot.
and for those who are thinking 8 Mile Walk, we're not referring to 8 Mile as in the film with
Yeah.
Eminem. Like, my son decided that because for whatever reason we couldn't give him a lift and we didn't have any money to give him at the time, so he decided he was going on foot because he wouldn't wear a helmet riding a bike because it's not cool to wear helmets riding a bike on roads that might kill you in winter. He decided to walk to see his girlfriend so they could do some exercise outside and walk and see each other.
8
Mental.
miles.
Yeah, 8 miles.
And it's fucking freezing and been snowing.
And fair play to him. He fucking did it. And then he phoned us up going, I need a lift back. I'm fucking freezing.
You think Leon keeps our waffle in check? I was just thinking, we haven't even actually started the intro.
I think so.
This is a good intro, guys.
Yeah, sorry.
What are we doing?
But yeah, Falling in Reverse.
That's it. Falling in Reverse. I'm not a vampire. Revamped rather than reimagined.
Revamped. Yeah.
I get you, Ronnie. I get you. Yeah, we do kind of have a love for Falling in Reverse and Ronnie Radke. I think the more
I look forward
time
to his surprises.
the more time goes on, the more I fall in love with this man and everything he does and everything they do as a band.
He's a gift that keeps giving. You never know what he's going to come out with, which is really impressive. Because a lot of times you look at music and you have an expectation of what you want it to be.
Yeah.
We found this with Architects. I might have an idea of what I feel I think the next sound or the sound should be for Architects or what people expect.
Yeah.
But with Falling in Reverse now, I don't expect anything. No. I want to be surprised.
Just an incredible entity,
yeah, which is a unique place to be, right?
Yeah, I guess it's the whole I think they're incredible at it. Obviously, Bring Me the Horizon have done it. Architects are on their way to kind of changing their style and doing different things. There's some bands that have been catalysts for, you know what? Fuck what everyone else says. Just because we're metalcore, post-hardcore, whatever, doesn't mean they've Ronnie's incorporated rap and they've incorporated that kind of theatrical style in previous songs like the reimagined version. So the drug in Me Is You. So yeah, it's nice that these bands that I guess a lot of bands are very stuck in the metal ways.
Yeah.
Are actually reinventing themselves in different ways and going, you know what, we can still be that band. We can also be this band.
Yeah. But I think where Ronnie and Falling are slightly even more so, I think, like your Architects and Bring Me the Horizon. By the way, Bring Me the Horizon, what they're doing at the moment is just fucking insane.
Yeah, they're recently.
So they're going through projects and stages and stuff like that. But where I think Falling in Reverse and Ronnie Radke doing things is like, it's not just like an album might shift or whatever. It's like each song can be completely different to the next one.
Yeah.
Like you literally have no expectation of what that song's going to be because they just do something fundamentally different every time. And I really, the critic in me, if I wasn't into the music so much, would be like, I can't get with it. But the musician in me, and I guess the fan as well in me, is like, I love that. And I'm not a person for surprises, but for this guy and this band, I love the surprise because they're literally just saying you can literally every song you can be whoever the fuck you want, not just an album, just the song.
Yeah.
So yeah, sorry. Are you shaking your head at me?
No. That's so good.
I thought I'd gone off too much on a tangent.
It's all right. Leon's not here to do the intro where he just stops talking and then we just get into it.
They do the grab me. Already the atmosphere with the fucking the synthetic choir. Something that they do really well is theatrical fucking videos.
That's it. Like,
there's always a story with them.
Yeah, like the reimagined version of the drug. It's just yeah.
His voice gives me fucking chills.
Yeah, this.
We're listening to this last night as well, and it's just
incredible.
I'd like to say he's underrated. I don't think he's underrated, but yeah, he's still understated.
Yeah,
he's so good.
I think the people that appreciate him and Falling in Reverse, and obviously the stuff he did with Escape the Fate, as I say, like their first album was one of my favourites. Absolutely love him. I think there's too much hate outside of it because of like stuff he's done in the past and shit like that, which is just completely unfair because people change. So.
And he knows how to fucking project everything, not just the emotion through his vocals, but even the video. Like we said it when we first watched this, like it's apt for him to remove the tattoos. He's literally just moved it because you don't want that to be a focal point of this particular video.
Yeah. Like, because I don't want to ruin that bit either, or any of it. I wonder if it's the same guy that did the piano piece for the drug as well, and they did the reimagined version.
I think so.
Yeah, because obviously they got a classical pianist to write it, and obviously he recorded it, but apparently Ronnie can actually play it. It's just he loved it so much for the drug that he wanted a classical pianist to literally record it because he was like, "That's beautiful."
I have a feeling it is. It has that same kind of temperament to it.
Yeah.
And feel.
Yeah.
And
that's the thing as well. It's like Ronnie can actually apparently play piano that well. It's just he wanted someone else to do it, and the band fell in love with it. They were like, "We need you to record that because it's perfect. It's literally perfect. Ronnie will learn it." That's the thing. He can also play the piano apparently, like to a ridiculous level.
I can imagine so with the way that he uses his vocals as well, as somebody who sings along properly with instrument rather than somebody who just learns to sing. He's actually, you can tell with his training with his vocal range is insane. I probably haven't given, and this is me being honest, I probably haven't given Ronnie enough credit with how good he is as a singer.
Yeah,
and I think this showcases it really, really well. Like he wants to do something that is meaningful, he can just do it.
Yeah, that theatrical side of it is just insane. I wonder if he'll ever do these live. Even just portions. I'd have a little cry, I think.
My name is Ronnie. I'm an addict. And Daddy should have never.
Every single word is sung perfectly.
It's just a beautiful ode to the original. And yet so different and unique.
That's such a good touch. the violins and the fucking cellos.
And it just gives you the goosebumps.
So God bless all of you now. 'Cause I'm going straight to hell. And I'm taking you down with me.
I'm literally just in awe. Just. That's
Pause
another
there.
thing. Yeah, I was about to pause it as well.
Go on then. You say your bit.
So I was just going to say, I don't think it can be understated how much effort they put into their videos. Well, like, if you think about this, obviously the drug as well, and then you like think about, wait, my brain's not working. Popular Monster. You know, I could go through all of them, but like, how fucking unique is every video?
Yeah,
That's
completely.
I can't. Like, if you look at how much, obviously, like, I guess there might be some green screening, there might be some just like editing and stuff like that, but like, how much effort goes into these stories and the editing and the fucking videos? Like, every bit has a unique scene, whether it's inside the mansion or obviously they've had to put like a background in and superimpose it. Like, it's just fucking stupid how much time and effort he probably puts into the story behind every video and wants every aspect of that video to run in a certain way.
Yeah, you know what? I think you've got a valid point, and I think it's something that we've probably got away from as both viewers and listeners.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at like the late 90s, 2000s, actually a lot of music videos, you know, they had, obviously there was a budget to it as well that's involved, but they had stories.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
think more and more over time's gone by, and everybody knows who listens to our vlogs and vodcasts that, you know, I think it's become very generic, including on the AAA bands that are up there. That, you know,
Yeah, it's just a lot of they're
there's
just
kind of
playing music
they're
in
just
a
playing music and singing
somewhere.
along, like,
Yeah.
and they might be in different environments and stuff like that. But the reality is that they're just playing music in different environments.
Yeah.
Whereas I think where Falling in Reverse has gone is back to that kind of storytelling. Whilst you can kind of envision it in your mind and listen to the music, it's nice to have a visual that actually takes you through that journey as well.
Yeah.
And help you with that story, because, you know, we might listen to it, but as soon as you start watching the video where it's just a band playing it, you kind of have to make up your own mind of what the visual is. Music is a story, right?
Mm.
So yeah.
Can't be
What they're
understated how
doing
much
is
they
absolutely
do.
bang on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to pause it to say my point, and then I forgot what my point is, because you literally, what you just said is just like amazing. I think we need more of that. We need more bands doing that, going back to storytelling.
If you go back to their like earlier albums as well, like they had a different vibe. Like they were very much a fun vibe. Like this, I can't remember the song because my brain is just old. But there's one where like Ronnie Radke and the police come in and knocking, and he's, you know, pissing about with like different women and stuff like that. So they had a fun vibe, but it still had the same. It was like a story alongside them playing, and yeah, they've always managed to create something like different. So it's nice that they never just go, we go in a warehouse and just, or should we just get in a room and just play and just leave it like that?
And you can tell it, and you know what, like obviously on the top scale you have big budgets, but even the bands, the indie bands that we review who have a bit of a story, especially let's say on Hollow Ground, they do a lot of storytelling in their visuals.
Yeah, Jack writes everything because he wants a story behind every video.
And that's a lower budget, but it's still quality storytelling. You know, and it's decent. I remember what I was going to say about this now. This particular song is a singer's dream in terms of people who are learning to sing and people who might want to sing along with stuff, because it's just there's some orchestral delight in there, but there's a lot that's just focused on vocals. I think bands need to do this more, where they take another aspect of a song that they've already released and make it almost a cappella, so that people can learn to sing it and learn to sing and sing along with it and actually enjoy it. prime example is Doomsday Piano Reprise. That again is another song where they've stripped it down and turned it into a vocal delight, and people can sing along with it. My daughter's there going to her singing lessons, singing that. You know, it's great. I think just everything they're fucking doing is brilliant. Right, hit play. I'm gonna fucking lose it. Pause that at the right time though.
So I sharpen my teeth, 'cause I love the way it feels when I sink into your skin and draw the only thing that's real. You don't believe me. Should I write it in blood? You better drive that fucking stake right down my heart and try and run, motherfucker! I'm a vampire! I'm insane! I can feel it in my blood, coursing through my veins, and I become so cold for kindness. Here is my self-control. Willful is where my heart is, and my heart has lost all. Heart has fucking lost all. Heart has lost all.
That range.
Oh, it just makes the hair stand up, man.
That literally could be in like Dracula the theatrical.
The way they're going, it could be full in reverse, the theatre show suit.
Hey,
They could actually do it the way, and then obviously Eric Jones, who passed away, it was last year at some point, I think about halfway through, who's the guitarist. So nice, it was a little ode to him as well.
yeah.
Say, because I know he was a big part of it, and he was the guy that picked up Ronnie after he came out of jail. So he's obviously a big part of the band, and
You know, you're
interesting.
right. You know, you're right. They could probably actually have Falling in Reverse, the theatrical,
Yeah,
and just do all of their songs. Have people flying in on nylon fucking strings and all sorts of shit, and nobody would bat an eyelid. And I certainly would attend.
yeah,
I certainly would attend. I would go and see the theatrical. Do it.
yeah. It's just being sort of like I love the theatre, so having these like theatrical performances of their songs is just beautiful, and it's just it just can't be understated how impressive what they're doing is, and they definitely deserve more love for what they're doing. I think the problem is that obviously like Ronnie's always been a diverse character, and that the band has as well, because they mix different genres together, and there's a lot of people that are still very much metal elitists and don't like it. But it needs to be accepted. You know, there's a lot of bands doing it, and as you say, like Bring Me the Horizon have been doing it. These guys have been doing it on a smaller scale, as you say, on Hollow Ground have been doing it. Like, genres need to mix. I mean, just get past this fucking elitist attitude of all these different genres, or you can't listen to that if you like that.
Yeah, just enjoy music
because it's just beautiful. Yeah, we needed to do this because it's just beautiful.
Yeah, like the fact that he has taken a metal tune and turned it into fucking classical and made it epic. Like, how can you diss that? Like,
and you can still sing along knowing every lyric, because it still sounds like the original, but is nothing like the original. It's weird.
The guy is just pure talent. He's up there singing wise. He might not necessarily have the flavor of like your Chris Cornell's or your Alter Bridge singer
Miles Kennedy,
but he has the range and he has the quality and the level of perfectionist in there to be able to at least play at that level. He's genuinely that good. And when I've listened to him in the past, I've thought, yeah, he's sick as a singer. But listening to that, mate, it's removed all questionable doubt. He's up there with some of the best of the singers, especially that ending.
Yeah.
That ending, like the range he just went to was just like, yep, I can do orchestra. I can do fucking. He could probably do Pavarotti. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He could do any of it.
That'd be nice if, like, hopefully they actually incorporate like one of the songs, even if it's just a small portion, as like a basic like kind of interlude into one of their live gigs, just to see.
Oh, mate, yeah.
Like to see what it'd be like live.
Totally, I think, mate, that'd be a moment. That'd be a moment.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Just like it's a bit like when Sam Carter does Gone with the Wind. Is it Gone with the Wind?
Well, the one they sort of do a little bit of, and then they end up usually going into Nihilist.
Yeah.
Memento Mori.
Memento Mori, yeah. Sorry, brain. But yeah, the Memento Mori bit where you just like it has like a kind of an interlude to it rather than playing the actual song, and you just like you're on edge. You're like, this is amazing, and then the actual tune kicks in, and then they do Nihilist, and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah,
I can feel that with this, where they could do this part as the introduction, as you're saying, and then actually bring in the main song. Version of it. Mine would be blown.
Yeah, hopefully they do something like that, because it would just be next fucking level. But
and if you guys haven't noticed, we can literally talk like this forever on this tune because there's too much to it.
It's just wonderful. How do we end this? How do we end this? We can't end. Just need to keep talking about it.
Keep talking. 1 hour later.
Yeah.
2 days later, we're still here. Like, sure, I'm tired. I haven't slept in 2 days. I'm still talking about Ronnie Radke. Oh, mate, we do need to end it, but yeah, absolutely phenomenal. I'm really glad, mate, that you brought this to my attention yesterday, because I hadn't seen this version, and it it put chills down my spine. It was that good.
Yeah.
And we were waffling this much last night about it, weren't we?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's the thing, right, guys? We were waffling about this yesterday, and now we've come on here and we're talking to each other about it even more because there's just too much.
It was like 3:30 in the morning we were listening to this, so yeah.
Yeah.
Right, we're gonna start waffling. Goodbye.